Hello and welcome to another podcast where two guys talk about anime. We're going to start things off with a public service announcement. So, as we all know,
The Legend of Aang got leaked. Like, how long ago?
last week is early.
Okay.
No, last week, 2 weeks ago at this point when this episode released.
Yeah.
And it's caused quite the stir. I mean, I'm on the side for the people who refuse to watch it until it's actually supposed to be released on Paramount because I sympathize with the animators, the writers, the artists, the graphic designers, and the legacy of the original cast members.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to judge anyone who has seen it. I mean, you guys do you. I can't stop y'all.
That's a very fair point.
Because the person who leaked it was literally given the movie. He was literally given the movie.
Yeah.
So, definitely they're going to have to, up their chain of operations there. But if you guys haven't seen it, I urge you, don't use the leak to watch it. I say
I'll be honest, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I've only seen some clips of it. I haven't seen
I don't mind clips because, I got to see a clip of Toph fighting. She's still best girl, best fighter, best bender.
It's kind of just like, we can probably get another episode just talking about the legacy of Avatar.
That'll be on a later date. But for now.
Yeah, anyways.
But for now, just whenever it comes to y'all deciding whether to watch the leak or wait for it, just remember a lot of people worked on this. And, being animators and graphic designers and writers, I mean, it's not like they're paid a whole large sum. They're like, this is a project they're literally putting time, energy, and their own money into it.
To make it a good movie.
To make it to what we, the viewers, want. Trying to give us what we want, what we need. So,
we've been asking for crumbs of Aang, I guess.
Well, yeah, we want to know what Adult Aang did. But that would be for a later date. Now let's get back to an original scheduled program of this episode, which you guys know the NFL draft just happened. And I was getting to thinking, what anime fandom or anime in general does each NFL team need? So I asked ChatGPT to make me a draft list. And I'm about to share that with you guys. We might know some of them. We may not know all of them. But by golly, we will. We will fly on the seat of our pants. So we're going to let the teams get their picks in. And as we get ready for this episode of Two Guys Talking About Anime. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. And honestly, I'm so excited for tonight. Aren't you, Shino?
I guess.
Aren't you, Shino? Like, these NFL programs, they're looking for quality. They're looking for talent. And they already got their athletes in. Now it's time to give them an anime. All right, and at the podium first, with the first pick. Which is now in. And I get word. In no particular order, by the way. First pick, the Carolina Panthers select Attack on Titan. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes. They need grit, survival mentality, and zero fear. This fandom thrives on chaos and perseverance. And this is something the Carolina Panthers need. They have been at the bottom of the barrel of their conference and the league for quite some time now, almost a decade. Like they haven't been the same since their former reverse round pick quarterback had left them.
It kind of makes sense of the Attack on Titan fandom.
Yes, they thrive on chaos, doom and gloom, but there is hope. Every new draft gives them a glimmer of hope. So let's hope they can bring the boom this year.
Definitely.
Beat that drum. Beat that drum. Eat those kids. I'm kidding.
Don't you dare!
It's Attack on Titan joke.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Become the Titans that they all fear.
Oh, God. Next up.
All right. Let's see. We still got some time before the next pick is in. Is there a character in Attack on Titan that you would love to see playing for the Carolina Panthers?
Bertolt.
Huh?
Bertolt.
Bertolt? Why?
The build.
Just the build? just overall build?
That and Reiner.
Levi for me. That man will lead them to victory.
Oh, yeah, he's Levi.
Of course!
He's the strongest human.
They need that! They need that. It's like, even when they go against the Tennessee Titans, he will eat them for lunch and then clean up the mess after.
Let's not make it Zeke. Spoiler alert.
Oh, we got the next pick in.
For New England Patriots, it is...
And New England Patriots have selected Death Note.
Cold.
Calculating. Strategic. It's basically their dynasty mindset in anime form. Now, I'm going to be honest, not a fan of this pick. I'm just not. Just the overall characters in it. There's only one good character in it.
And who is that?
That'll be L.
Laliet. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see it.
It's like, honestly, he does things differently, but they're effective. All right? And that is the New England mindset.
He's good at his job, though.
Exactly. You put him there, he may not be athletic, but he will know exactly what play is going to work and what's not. Now, granted, they're probably going to use all three of their timeouts right there for one play.
The sacrifices must be made.
He will figure out the right plays that will be needed. Yeah, you got a character you want to see?
Light.
Okay, he can't use his book.
Exempt from his. I'm saying in the context of no powers.
No powers, yes.
Or no books.
No books, yeah.
He might be good. I don't know.
I mean, is he fairly athletic?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, both Light and L are intelligent in their right mind.
Yes.
If anything, they'll probably be giving the coach a head time for plays.
They're mainly just the tacticians.
Exactly. All right. Do we got the next clip in or not?
Yes.
Oh, holy crap, we do.
With the
Convenient
Arizona
timing.
Cardinals.
The Arizona Cardinals. And they select
Believe it.
Naruto. I literally can't believe this. Why did they pick Naruto?
Underdog energy. Never give up. Always rebuilding into something stronger.
Holy crap, that is Arizona to a T. All right. They've stepped away from their franchise quarterback and they're looking to rebuild once again. All right. Well, let's be honest. What character do we want to see rock Arizona Cardinals uniform?
This might be ironic, but Naruto himself.
Okay, I can believe it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's the simple puns that get him, people.
I like puns. Don't judge me.
Oh no, this is a non-pun judgment zone. You know, we make our career on it.
Yeah, we do.
But no, I agree. He knows what it's like to be bottom of the barrel, not taken seriously, always underestimated. This guy can probably bring in the energy.
Not his
And
son
the morale.
Boruto, though.
Huh?
Not his son Boruto.
We're not talking about him. I will be very surprised if he gets drafted. Well, if we're going with young Naruto onto Naruto Shippuden, no, this guy can bring the morale that this team needs to win a game.
Yes.
All right, and then there's also Rock Lee.
Yes.
Give me Rock Lee.
Or Mike Guy.
Mike Guy is his strength and conditioning coach, his personal strength and conditioning coach that will work his way into the whole team's strength and conditioning coach, and eventually he'll own the whole team altogether.
I want to say Madara, but no. That's a huge no.
Stop him! I dare you! No, Mike Guy will take over this team, and he will turn this team around. Rock Lee will be the first step into it. Right, he will be pushing everyone, all of his teammates, to the absolute physical limit.
Yeah, he will. Knowing him, yes, he will do that.
They will push them to the absolute physical limit, which honestly, let's face it, they feel like they need. So
Yeah.
I say this is probably a good matchup between the two. All right, next up
is Washington Commanders with their pick.
their pick of Code Geass.
They need leadership, rebellion.
And someone willing to flip the whole system.
That just defines Lelouch.
That is just scary.
You have more input on that than me.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of that?
Okay, so Washington Commanders, honestly, they've come quite a way, flip-flopping, changing their names from the Redskins, pardon my French, to what they are now. They're going through a rebranding series with their new uniforms, which are very close to their classic uniforms. But they have made a big splash in the league before with their draft picks, and I feel like characters like Lelouch, or what's his best friend?
Sasaku, I believe.
Sasaku?
I believe. Let me double check.
No, that sounds about right. I can hear in the abridged voice Sasaku.
I'm double checking, so.
It's always great to double check our information. We're doing
You
this from
keep
the seat of
talking,
our pants. But for
Yeah, I was right.
Dan Quinn, who is the head coach of that team, he is defensive minded, but he does not let them stop that in offense. He has good scheme. He has a good vision that I like to see in a head coach. And I feel like characters in Code Geass who are willing to fight tooth and nail, some of them literally,
Quite
tooth and
literally.
tooth and nail, to get the job done and take not only the NFC East, but hold the NFC Conference.
I would think, like, logically within a sports team, I think Lelouch would both be the tactician and be able to perform his plan. Because he did that in the series, too.
Oh no, Lelouch is athletic, don't get me wrong. He's stupid athletic. The guy's a twink, but boy howdy, he can jump over that line. Plot armor, I guess.
Just kind of like a better version of Light.
We got our next pick in, and it is
The
Los Angeles Chargers with their pick at, oh my gosh,
One Punch Man.
They got the cheat codes.
Then do tell.
All right.
Why do you think
With
they got a cheat code?
With all that power, but somehow still inconsistent, it is the perfect match for them.
Do you agree with what the AI said?
I do agree. The Chargers, they have John packed full of talent. Raw talent. They have a coach that has proven himself to get to the Super Bowl when he first started in the NFL, and then he brought his college team to a championship game, and now he's back in the NFL with a high-grade quarterback, a stellar defense. They keep falling short, though.
How so?
They keep falling short in when they hit the playoffs. They just hit the playoffs recently, and they lost to the Super Bowl runner-ups, the New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, One Punch Man, they have stellar casts. Like,
Yes.
all these people who are serious looking. Then you got, Saitama, who's like all-powerful, so much potential.
He's just bored.
Exactly. He gets bored. Very minimum effort whatsoever. So if Coach Harbaugh can find a way to keep Saitama entertained, going up against opponents after opponents, they could bring home the conference and if not, the championship.
It would be. I feel like that would be a little bit too boring for Saitama due to his strength.
Due to his strength, but if they can just hold off from using him and just focus on everyone else,
Like Genos, for example.
Genos will be the first one gone. Genos is injury prone, unfortunately, much like the offensive line. Do not question me. I know that.
Okay.
I know it's fighting words, but you can't handle the truth.
I never said it, but our listeners might.
Oh, yeah, we got the next pick in. What is the next pick?
New York Giants.
The New York Giants select Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they waited this long to pick them.
Legacy, balance, and trying to restore former greatness.
This is absolutely the New York Giants. All right. They are the team that were the underdogs that went up against the undefeated New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They were the team that were the underdogs that went against, again, the New England Patriots seeking for redemption. And what did they do? They took care of business. And this is what the modern Giants fan has to remember of their greatness. Becoming the underdogs and finding a way to win.
Right.
Finding the way to win. And that's not even going into their history, which was them being one of the strongest teams in the NFL in the 90s. In the 90s and 80s. But like, they've had a stellar defense coordinator. They had a stellar special teams and a stellar offensive coordinator. And they're looking to rebuild right now. And I feel like they're on a good route to go there. We missed this in the last one. But what is a character you want to see play for the New York Giants from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Anyone come in mind?
The first two that come to mind is
I'm willing to bet it's Alphonse.
Edward.
Really? You would pick the Pipsqueak? That's right, I said it! You would pick the Pipsqueak to lead that line?
He's tiny.
Yeah?
And I don't mean at the end of the series. I mean at the beginning.
See, I would go with Alex Louise Armstrong. This man would whip the whole line, defensive, offensive, into shape. All right? This man will go onto the field without the pads, without the jersey, and he will play them.
Give me a second.
Do you forget who Alex Louise Armstrong is?
No,
Okay.
I know who he is. I'm just having another idea
Of who?
of who I want. I just need to remember the name.
All right. So this guy, Alex Louise Armstrong, I think, is the very definition of what they're looking for. I mean, his Armstrong family lineage is historic, as he keeps reminding us, even his sister. He's got the strength to win, all right? And he's not just broad strength. He has a military know-how. He knows how to motivate his team, motivate his friends. Who you got?
Roy Mustang.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that guy can call some plays.
Even though
He
gets mad all the time.
He doesn't get mad all the time. It's just when you do get him mad,
You don't
you
want
get something wrong. But, yeah, that cast going to the New York Giants, I can see and I appreciate. Oh, boy. Who's next on the docket?
The Tennessee Titans with their pick.
Oh, man, the Tennessee Titans. And the Attack on Titans off the board. Who do they got?
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga! Boy, howdy, that's unexpected. Of course, I was probably typecasting and thinking they would go to the Vikings, but they just stole them from the Vikings. Why did they pick Vinland?
I mean, raw, physical, power, warrior mentality. Smash Mouth's football meets Viking philosophy. That's what the AI says.
That is what the AI says. And I have to say, with them going through a rephase right now, this might be what they need to make a splash in the NFL.
Yeah.
To shake up the NFL. So, with Attack on Titan off the table, this is probably the next best thing. So good thing they had a plan B. I don't know enough about the show to pick a character.
I know a little bit.
You got a character in mind?
A few. One, the protagonist, Thorfinn.
Uh-huh.
Two, the father, literally Thor. Literally named Thor.
But he's not Thor, right?
He's not Thor.
Okay,
he's
I was going to say, that'd be cheating.
He's just named Thor. And one of the antagonists. Give me a second to remember his name.
Loki?
No.
Okay. I took a shot.
In this...
But in this series, as you look for the name,
Yeah.
in this series, all right, I have seen clips, all right? These guys are running down a hill with their ships over their heads and then launching themselves back onto the ship into the water. It's like, if that's not the mentality you need, you're doing the job wrong.
Well, Askeladd... I forgot how to pronounce this.
It's Nordic, so good luck.
Askeladd.
Askeladd. Right?
He is the leader of a Viking group that did have a murder on Thor. Which, that is within the first few episodes, so spoiler alert. But he is crazy. Crazy athletic, but he is inspired by an actual Viking.
Fair enough. That guy goes on defense automatically.
He's literally...
That guy goes on defense, put him on the defensive line. No, every offensive line should tremble in fear.
Yeah.
Especially the poor center. Good luck, kid.
Like, okay.
Oh, man, we got the next pick in. All right. Wow, that's played twice. That shouldn't be ominous. The Atlanta Falcons pick.
3-0. Oh, my... Give me a second. Oh, my...
And reliving painful moments over and over. Yeah, you know why. I have to apologize to a friend I have, a co-worker even. He grew up in Atlanta. He loved the Atlanta Falcons. But boy howdy, does this ring true? This is the very image of what the Atlanta Falcons have gone through. They have gone through crap. They have reached the pinnacle of greatness just to have it taken away from them and be reminded of it every season. 28-3.
Subaru.
Huh.
Subaru as a player.
Okay, which one's that one?
The protagonist.
See, I would pick the Cat Boy. See, I would pick the... I don't know his name. I don't know the show very well.
I know. Okay.
All right? But I'm just picking him out there because this is a mental game at this point. And this would throw a lot of people up. Yeah, Felix?
I believe.
That's his name?
I'm going to double check.
It's like, all right, for y'all who know, you know. But those of you who don't, that boy looks like a girl. And that one. That boy looks like a girl. And like, you put that boy in the Falcons uniform, they're going to be so confused.
Also named Ferris? Okay.
He looks like a ferret. Anyway. But boy howdy, if anyone can help them learn from past mistakes so they don't lose the same way they have, it's probably this squad.
Yeah.
This probably be one of the most useful things they have. But boy howdy, that was just brutal. That may have been one of the most brutal.
Like, to give you context of Subaru's little thing.
So I think the first time he died, it was to a bunch of man-eating rabbits.
Yes, he just constantly dies over and over and over again, and the day just repeats. Not the day doesn't repeat itself, but he always wakes up in his bed. He doesn't fully die.
If it's by man-eating rabbits, monsters, getting stabbed in the back.
He constantly does.
But that does not let him down. In fact, aren't they on, like, what, their third or fourth season?
Yes, they are.
Holy cow, it's still going. This guy's still pushing through, and this is something the Atlanta Falcons need.
Next up is the New York Jets.
New York Jets, and with their pick, number 9, Jujutsu Kaisen. dark, gritty, defensive energy with flashes of explosive talent.
I somewhat agree. To a degree.
Oh, no, not the New York Jets. The Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Chicago Bears. Yes, now that makes sense. That makes sense. I almost had to hold my breath there for a second. My bad. The Chicago Bears pick is Jujutsu Kaisen. With their new talent coming that they have drafted last year and new talent coming in this year, this just makes perfect sense.
Do you want to explain it or me?
Well, you have more knowledge than I do. But this is a team that is one of the oldest teams in the NFL.
Right.
All right. And they've had like one of the most dominant defensive teams in the NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't been in the playoffs in almost a decade until last year. This new young quarterback that they got is the hope that they have. And the defense is uprising, so that's always great. And offensively, along with the young quarterback, you got young wide receivers and a young line that's ready to grow with him.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, is there anyone on that in that franchise? You got 3 people.
You've heard it. Yuji Itadori.
Uh-huh.
You've probably, from what I've shown you in the episode, you've probably seen why I say that.
That guy is Chicago to the core.
And other 2, Maki and Toji Zenin. Give me a second to show you.
All right, okay.
Just so
I haven't seen them yet, I guess.
Yeah, you haven't.
I'm sorry, I'm so slow on this show.
I know you are.
I'm slow at this show. And even if I did know who they were, I wouldn't remember the names.
Let's get a better picture of her first.
Oh, let me just see.
Maki.
Oh, she will whip that. She'll whip them into shape.
And here is...
For all of those who don't know who she is, just like she's a muscle mommy.
And Toji.
Yeah, they're going to whip that defense and offense into shape.
I was thinking Gojo, but no.
That's cheating.
It is cheating.
It is downright cheating. Let's not do that.
Like, that is a Nyx Sakuna no.
But this is probably going to be a very interesting matchup. I mean, you got a young show and young stars. I mean, it's a perfect matchup for these organizations right here.
Yeah.
All right, next pick. This one is the New York Jets. Number 10.
Their pick, Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers. I know nothing.
I know a little bit.
All right. And why did they pick the Tokyo Revengers?
Trying to fix the timeline.
Every single
year.
You hear that right, Jets fans. It is your year. You are winning the Super Bowl. This is it. You better put that tattoo on right now.
Oh my gosh. Mainly from what I haven't watched the show, but I know basically the premise, a little bit of a premise of it. It's basically focused on time travel. And focused around like a school,
So in other words,
games.
they're trying to go back into time so they can draft Tom Brady. I can hear the blues right now. It is delicious.
Kind of. It's mainly to figure out what exactly happened within a gang war at a school.
Uh-huh.
That's basically it with one of their main antagonists, Takamichi and Mikey.
Interesting. We might have to look to this in the future.
We'll do that. We'll do an episode on that.
Maybe. Someday.
Maybe.
Not interested right now.
Yeah, I know. That's basically it. And again,
unfortunately, we don't know enough about the show to pick somebody.
Yes.
So, convenient timing. We got the Minnesota Vikings. Boy, howdy. The Titans are off the table. The
Bleach.
Vanguard Saga's on the... Who do they pick?
Bleach.
They pick Bleach? Why do they pick Bleach?
Let me read. Strong, flashy, but always running into that one unstoppable rival.
Oh my God. That has been the luck of the Minnesota Vikings for quite some time. They are flashy. When they show up, they do show up. But when it comes time for playoffs, they always end up having the short end of the stick and running into the strong antagonist.
Aizen.
Kenpachi. They are Renji. Renji's the only one that I can think of that would be a perfect fit for this team. He is flashy. He is strong. He is talented. But boy howdy, that guy does not have a win in his circle.
Technical difficulties.
Goodness gracious.
I am sorry.
Technical difficulties here. 'Cause I've been unplugged. But anyone you think of might make a great player for. Again, I think Renji is them to a T.
Well, you already said one of them, Kenpachi.
Okay, well, one thing, that's cheating. You know this. You put Kenpachi on that field, I don't think there's any containment or enough body bags.
Definitely not Grimjow.
He might like the setting, but he would like the attention, but no.
Then Bleach.
Okay, so if I had to say this, Chad.
Yes.
Chad also has that problem. He is an unstoppable force against majority of the Soul Reapers in the Serete, but the moment he came face to face with a captain, Uryu managed to go toe for toe. All right. Ichigo goes toe to toe with two captains. All right. Chad, unfortunately, folds hard.
Yeah.
Poor Chad.
But
he's a reliable friend, and I think a good addition to the Minnesota Vikings. So
then Ichigo for that.
Ichigo will be cheating. Granted, Ichigo, he's the character that will catch you off guard. You can have all the training, all the material on your side, but he will find a way to catch you off guard. If it's like not one power up, but another power up.
And another, and another, and another.
No, that's Dragon Ball. You stop that now.
Anyway. Oh.
All right. We got our next lineup. And it is the Denver Broncos with Cowboy Bebop. Western vibes, cool factor, but stuck searching for past glory.
That makes sense.
That makes so much sense.
That makes so much sense.
But don't get me wrong. The Broncos are hot with their new quarterback. They are hot with their new offense. They are hot with their new defense. These guys got what it takes. And I feel like this may be cheating, but train.
Okay.
Right? That's his name.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You got the guy who will give the cool factor, all right? You got the guy with confidence. The guy with the second, third, fourth, fifth backup plan. In case things go wrong. And they got a corgi. They got a corgi. That's super powerful for whatever reason. Like, you got anyone you think might be a good character?
My mind is drawing a blank.
Quite literally, there's only like 4 characters we can draw on in Cowboy Bebop.
But
that wasn't fast. Couldn't come soon enough. All right, the Las Vegas Raiders
with
select
Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon. Somehow this just screams Raider Nation. Why do they pick Black Lagoon?
Outlaws. Chaos. No rules. This one fits too perfectly, according to the AI.
This can't be any further from the truth. All right, do you know the history of the Raiders, man?
No.
They are meant to be the bad guys since the dawn of the NFL, since they first came to existence in the 60s, 70s, man. They were the bad guys. They were the team that will play dirty. They were the team that will hit you well after the whistle blew. They were the team that will find a way to win, even at the cost of putting glue on their arms. These guys knew how to win. These guys took Raiders seriously. And the fandom, the black hole, is downright terrifying. These are fans that are like basically are in a cult. All right? These are fans that paint themselves up, that dress up. And yet it is your neighbor. It is your school teacher.
Oh, God.
It is the guy at the grocery store. All right? And I feel that Revy would absolutely dominate the field. She will fight dirty. She will fight hard. She will find a way to get underneath your skin. Or you will die trying.
In more ways than one.
Exactly. This show, no rules, but absolute hype. All right? And this is something that the Raiders, the current Raiders, need right now. They need to re-embrace that.
Embrace being an outlaw.
Essentially, yeah.
Here comes the New Orleans Saints.
The New Orleans Saints with their selection at number 14, Demon Slayer. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Why do we have Demon Slayer? For faith, redemption, and fighting through the darkness. And the Saints have been facing some dark times. Let me tell you. All right. So at the point of their peak of winning the Super Bowl after Hurricane Katrina, they have been a contender. But they have been struggling recently, trying to find a quarterback, trying to find the right coach, the right coaching staff. But I feel like this may be what they need, as this is, you got characters that also face the darkness, are willing to fight through it, keeping the light of hope alive in themselves, who have seen dark things but do not let it get them down.
I have a handful of people thinking.
There's only one man that can turn this franchise around. Only one hog in him.
You're thinking of Inosuke.
Darn right, I'm thinking of Inosuke. This isn't cheating. This is putting the craziest guy on the field and watch him do his job, which is win.
My first three are Tengen, Mitsuri, and Rengoku.
Rengoku will definitely lead the team to victory. He definitely has the leadership. He has the charisma. By golly, he has the speed and the fire in his heart.
Set your heart ablaze.
Exactly. I see that as a good fit for the New Orleans Saints, set to slay any opponent that comes in their way.
Tengen, I'm mainly doing it because he is flashy.
He is flashy. And New Orleans, that city, is all about the flash. And boy howdy, is he going to love it there come Mardi Gras. He's going to have his own float.
That sounds like him.
I mean, we can picture it now. No one knows who he is, but he has his own float, and he is posing like nothing before and receiving all the beads.
Mitsuri, I mainly do because... I thought you were going to go off of me.
No.
But, encouragement.
Encouragement, really? I mean, I guess she could.
What do you mean by that?
She could encourage them. But, you know, they got...
Not in the way you're thinking.
I mean, no, you don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the aftermath afterwards. The running gag.
Oh. Good nail.
Yeah. Running gag of someone else who likes her that hates anyone who gets close to her.
Not Zenitsu. He's fast, but no.
I don't know. Zenitsu might be the ace in the hole that they may need. Of course, then again, his power is also very much,
very speed focused.
Exactly. I mean, Tanjiro, yes, he is the main character, but he has the heart, all right? He has the determination, and by golly, he's got the right head for the job.
Sorry. Akaza came in my head.
No, that's cheating.
I know it is.
That's cheating. But whenever another team gets him on the other side, we got Tanjiro on our side.
Not Huntengu, I know that.
Ah.
That would be a cheat.
All right, next pick in. And who is it going to be? The Indianapolis Colts.
With My Hero Academia.
Really?
Young and core. Potential everywhere. Just need structure.
This is so true. This is a team that has been trying to rebuild for decades now. For at least 2 decades, they've been trying to rebuild after parting ways with Peyton Manning. They had a quarterback, Andrew Luck, but he succumbed to his injuries. All right, much like a young hero we know.
Yes.
We got raw young talent. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. Who is somebody that we think might be a good fit for the Indianapolis Colts?
Not Shigaraki or All For One.
I mean, no. That's straight up cheating.
I mean, to say that because Shigaraki's Decay. But
I would have to say, oh man, I forgot his name. He's my favorite character.
Describe.
Let's just say he'll make the defense rock hard.
Kirishima?
Yes!
I would think All Might might be a...
That's a cheat.
That's a cheat.
That's a cheat, unless we're not going with his prime, but when he's older. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's continuing with the Colts what they are currently, which is show up for a little bit of time and then drop it the rest.
Who would know Deku?
I feel like Deku is one of the people we're trying to mold. He would probably eventually get there, but he's just not there yet.
Ochako is a cheat.
Yeah, no. Her power's an absolute cheat. I mean, she could totally have won that entire war if she wanted to, but they nerfed her they nerfed her hard. It's like, oh, this guy steals stuff? Secret touch? Fly into space.
Probably Spinner, actually.
Spinner?
Not Toga.
No, not Toga.
Not Toga.
No, she's not allowed on the field. Not the amount of blood that gets shed on that field.
Spinner mainly because his quirk is only just him being a mutant, basically.
Yeah. And, I mean, he has multiple limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that quarterback's going to need every protection as he can get. So, yeah, I approve.
He is the protection.
There you go. He is the one-man army that needs to protect the quarterback. Next pick is in, and this is the Seattle Seahawks with
Sword Art Online.
Highs. Controversial lows.
But always entertaining.
Always entertaining, yes. Whenever it first appeared, it was all the hype. And now, it's just, they're there. They're overhyped.
They exist.
They are the defending Super Bowl champions. I give them that. But this just seems like they couldn't pick another team. They couldn't decide who to pick, and they just picked Sword Art Online. With a character who has basically all the cheat codes.
Which makes me think Asuna might be a good pick.
Explain. Because I feel like...
Her being aggressive.
Well, yeah. She's aggressive in Season 1, half of it.
That's who I'm referring to.
Okay, good. Because Asuna, after she dies and gets entrapped in another game, is just straight up nerfed.
I was about to spoiler alert for people who haven't seen it.
She is straight up nerfed after half of the first season.
Not Kirito. Because this will be outside of game. And
I like Klein.
I think so.
I like Klein. I just like him. I think he will do well. He's determined. He's loyal. And he will get the job done.
Sorry, I'm just looking at what's next. And it's making me laugh.
AI. Next up, we have Jacksonville Jaguars with
Fairy Tale.
Oh my
The power of friendship.
Rising from irrelevance
to chicken dinner energy.
Oh my gosh, that's half the cast of Fairy Tale.
Well, yeah, it's just the power of the friendship, the anime.
Give me My Little Pony, but anime. You
That's
got
basically,
it.
That's basically what it is.
You got it.
That's basically what it is.
Oh gosh. All right. Who? I wish I can tell you why this makes sense, but like there are no words. I mean, we got all the hype around this team. This is a young team with two great picks in the past, and they just got another one that's possibly going to make things, like put things in their favor in their conference, should they stay healthy. And with this young cast, I mean, you got a young group in Fairy Tale of itself, always trying to prove themselves and to prove out to why everyone else should recognize them as number one guild.
Yes.
All right. So, who do we want to see rock the
Natsu.
Jackson? Huh?
Natsu.
Like Natsu, it's just like hands down. That's not even a cheat thing. The guy is just raw strength.
And Gray as well.
Gray is also raw strength, but like putting
There's
those two on the same team.
I could give you a list.
How things could go wrong. Don't put them in the same position.
Yeah.
Do not put them in the same position.
Or just put Urza with him.
Nah, Urza's a cheat.
How is she a cheat?
She summons anything she needs. She summons armor that will give her the W. No. Urza's the straight up cheat. She is the cheat code. I'm going to say no to that.
Okay.
All right. Next pick in at number 18. It is the Cincinnati Bengals. And they pick, okay, this is a callback, folks.
Dragon Ball Z. I can actually say things about this.
There we go. They are explosive offense, big personalities, and always leveling up.
I mean, that's the whole thing of Dragon Ball.
Yes, and if only their quarterback can stay healthy, just like Goku can stay unhurt from a fight, and go to the next opponent without having to take 10 episodes to heal, they would be unstoppable.
Yamcha.
Yamcha?
Krillin. Tien.
No, they ain't nothing compared to the pick I got, and it's
You
almost
already
unfair.
said Hercule.
Hercule! Satan! He will make this team great again.
Beerus is just a cheat. Whis is just a cheat.
No, we're not going to the gods. We're not going to the gods.
We're not going to the guys?
We're not going to the gods. We're going by the power of man.
Okay.
And he ain't gonna let this magic mojo jumbo stop him. No, you cannot fool Mr. Satan.
Not the Ozarus. That is just cheating. 'Cause they
Again,
just
we
stay-
are not going with the gods. The
that-
gods are straight up cheats.
The Ozarus are not gods.
What are they again?
They're Saiyan transformations where they turn into a big monkey.
Oh, Ozarus.
Ozarus, yes.
There we go. You said it differently from me. So like, no. We are avoiding Saiyans. Okay, that level up. That's just straight up cheating. Unless there's Titans on that side. No, that's straight up cheating. But like, need we say more of why this works? All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like they got the talent, yes, but unfortunately they're always stuck in fillers. And unfortunately, the real world runs on real time. You can't just wait for, the hero of the show or the hero of the team to just come out of freaking hibernation to heal or, training montage so they can give you the W. No, there's going to be several games in between. But no, under Hercule Satan, they can win the conference. At least.
I just think also with Krillin, it might be good.
Krillin is human, yes.
And Yamcha.
And Tien,
Yes.
with his third eye.
That's not technically a cheat because he's basically that's just a part of him.
That's just a part of him, yeah. As long as he doesn't have Chaozu cheat for him again.
Let's not put Chaozu on the team.
I'm not gonna put Chaozu on the team. He's a mascot. He's a mascot. You put a tiger costume on him and he flies around the stadium, kids will love it.
Why is Raditz appearing in my head?
Tragic.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Los Angeles Rams. Akira, stop it!
Flashy, high budget, peak success, then instability.
This is the Rams in general. They knew what they're doing when they got Sam Darnold. All right, they had the whole formula ready. But unfortunately, time moves on. So do other teams, and they come prepared. They have come close, so close to winning it all. But does that matter in the end?
No.
That is the same case with Akira. Great at its time, great at its peak, great at its budget. But I feel like many anime fans have moved on, and it's just the cult classic in anime.
Yeah, it is.
Need we say any more?
Meme to oblivion.
The Pittsburgh Steelers at pick number 20. Pick
Fist of the North Star.
old school toughness
With Kenshiro.
respect, violence when necessary. This is something they're probably going to have to go back to now that they have a new head coach.
Yeah.
They're going to have to embrace what made the Steelers the Steelers. Go back to the days of the Steel Curtain. Focus on defense and absolutely destroying the offensive. I feel like any person in this show would be a cheat.
Yes, because of Omae Shinderu.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so.
Almost anyone in this show would be a cheat, and the Steelers, yeah,
They don't need it.
they don't need a cheat. They appreciate the support, but holy cow. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins with their pick coming in at 21 with Pokemon! Oh,
Are we wanting to do humans or the Pokemon for this?
that's a very good question. Let's do both. Let's pick one human and one Pokemon.
Okay, I was about to say there. Let's
All
not
right,
pick
so
God.
why do they pick Pokemon? We got bright, fast, fun, and built around speed and creativity. Well,
Yeah, that's true.
well, my pick for who should best wear the Dolphins uniform will have to be
Sips his coffee.
Snorlax.
He'll just lay around the field.
Yeah, but they still got to get around that guy. And let's face it, with their history of letting quarterbacks get absolutely concussed, they're going to need an extra body on that field to give the quarterback an extra second. Next up, all right, is Ash. For me. He is deceptively strong. All right, and when a push comes to shove, you're probably going to want a guy who has the guts to throw a punch at a Pokemon.
Couldn't he lift up like a few tons?
Yes! The guy is deceptively strong. Just give him the ball. He'll run through everybody. Don't believe me? Look it up. Look up the weight of each Pokemon, and you see pictures of him basically holding them up with one arm like it's nothing. It is absolute madness.
Philadelphia Eagles is next.
Man, we already got this franchise picked. Though.
Then let's make a change. Then how would you, outside of using the AI, how would you match it? Which fandom? To change it, since for our listeners, this was Attack on Titan that the AI produced.
What did your other AI put out?
My other AI for the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me 1 second to pull it up. Chainsaw Man fandom.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You guys overhype yourselves, and you guys are absolutely unlikable.
Damn. Okay.
No, seriously, that was like you guys overhyped yourselves. You guys do have like the just like Chainsaw Man has the budget for the animation and the graphics, great fight scenes. Philadelphia, they got the budget, they got the talent, but like it just comes down to the fandoms. The fandoms are just weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like no one really likes the Eagle fandom, and they eat that up. Let's face it, they
Yes.
love to be hated.
Yes.
They're loud, they're proud, they're in your face. What the heck?
Macho
Chainsaw Man fans, you guys are just weird.
eyes.
And honestly, you guys might fit well in Philadelphia. Where you guys destroy cities, so do they when they win a championship. So honestly, just for the fandoms, match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Or hell, depending on where we are.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Next pick, 23 pick of the anime NFL draft is the Cleveland Browns with
Steins
Status Gate, trying to fix years of bad timelines and decisions.
Do you agree with that?
I vaguely have information on this franchise.
Me too. All I know is it's traumatic.
I mean, let's go with what yours said. Let me see if
Right.
anyone else has that pick.
Berserk fandom.
No one else has Berserk. Okay, we're going with Berserk. This makes more sense to me. I'm sorry, ChatGPT, but Berserk fandom makes more sense to me. Why? The Browns are iconic. You see them, you know who they are. They're the orange helmet guys.
What my AI said was they've seen pain, period.
They have.
They understand struggle on a spiritual level.
They do. All right, let me tell you. All right, Cleveland Browns, before the merge, they were the champions. After they merge, all right, they were part of the back end of the NFL. They started to see a rise in the 90s. They got sold to Baltimore, became the Baltimore Ravens. All right, they will later be revived in the late 90s, early 2000s, but not until after Baltimore won a Super Bowl.
Right.
All right, they have come close and then just get the rug pulled out from underneath them. They have seen recent success just to have the rug pulled out from underneath them by bad missed calls of a targeting that should have been a touchdown. Baker Mayfield would have brought that team to the Super Bowl. But no. And their struggle does not end there. No.
But no.
No, then they make a trade for a quarterback that was facing legal actions of SA.
And we won't bring...
Just for him to not play the whole season.
Oh, God. We won't bring that up here.
So, no, it's like, you got the team who's full of grit. All right? And they put in the work. They put in the dedication. And they always seem to find the most worst of situations.
Tell me about it.
That no one wants to be a part of. And you end up getting backstabbed by either your own organization or your own teammates. So honestly, that makes most sense. And I don't know, would Guts be a cheat to play for this team? I think they need Guts.
Is he in the Berserk armor?
He's the one who wears Berserk armor, but not all the time. He's just known for the bigger sword.
Okay. I was about to say, if he was using the Berserk armor, that would be a cheat.
I mean, no, this is him wearing the uniform.
Okay.
So I think Guts would probably be a good teammate to have. As far as leadership, it's questionable.
Yes.
But I feel like as long as Griffin's not on that team...
I was about to say, not Griffith!
No, you keep him off the damn team.
If you don't want blood on
No, he will be one of the teammates that will stab you in the back. He will be one of the teammates that will stab you in the back and make you watch.
What was that?
Next pick.
Dallas Cowboys with
One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
Massive fan base. Global brand. chasing the ultimate prize
For
decades. You guys were hot when you guys were hot. I will not deny you that. In the 90s, you guys were hot. When you guys started, you guys were mediocre, and then you became hot. You're one of the most memorable franchises in sports history, just as One Piece is current also most memorable franchise in the entertainment history. Everybody knows its name. But you guys keep chasing the same goal for too darn long. Boy, howdy. I mean, the Patriots took a break from the Super Bowl for like almost 5 years, and they found themselves back in it. With a new coaching staff, new quarterback, new everything. Come on! There's only one teammate that probably could fix this franchise, and that's Chopper.
I would have said probably...
You get hurt, he will be there to make sure you get back up on your feet.
I'm not going to say Zoro.
No, he's cheat. He's a cheat. No, that's a cheat code right there.
His sense of direction.
True that. You throw him the ball, he's on the opposite end. All right, Zoro, I need you to run forward. There couldn't be any more easier than that. And it's like, go to a cornerback here. Hold this toy sword. Why? It's like, it's the only way he'll see you. Zoro, go chase that salesman.
Not Kaido. I don't think so.
Let's face it, and Luffy would just be straight up cheating.
Yes.
Hike him the ball, and he'll just stretch it.
He'll just turn to Gear 5 and just...
No, he doesn't have to do that. He'll just stretch his arm over everybody's head. You're going to need time to take him down to the ground so he be counted down. But even then, where his body is and where the ball is, it's such a great distance. That's straight up cheating. I can trust Nami to come up with a plan.
She'll just bonk Luffy.
It's the only way to keep him in line. And then Sanji, he will cook up a great pregame meal.
Oh, yeah, he's the cook.
Exactly. But he will cook a great pregame meal. And most likely, he can kick a great field goal.
Brook would just be a part of the band.
Yes. They do have a band. Well, not really a band, more like a percussion line.
He would be a part of that.
There you go. He won't even need a drum. He will use his ribs. He's just straight up.
Because he's bony?
Yeah. But like, all seriousness, like, they are memorable. Alright, but the fans are just like, we are still the best franchise in history.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. But you guys are doing just the same thing. Even the Arthur for One Piece realizes he's just doing the same thing. He says, like, the moment he wants to take the story one direction, Luffy changes directions. Moment there looks like there's progress for the NFL, for the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones changes directions. This is not me smack talking the Dallas Cowboys. No, this is me smack talking the Dallas Cowboys. But they're like, I'm saying what everyone's thinking. Even the fans thinking. It's like, there's a clear direction and just, you know, the writers and characters are just not looking in that direction. All right, next pick in the NFL draft at number 25, the Buffalo Bills select
Haikyuu.
Okay, so an athletic anime for an athletic team. So what we got? Heart, teamwork, and always knocking on the door of greatness. Yeah, that's Buffalo.
That's fair.
That's Buffalo. That's Buffalo in its history, and that's Buffalo currently. They got the heart, all right? Especially a couple years ago when a player went down with a heart condition. I mean, his heart stopped. All right, and he was revived on the field. All right, he won the hearts of many fans across the board, and he came back to play. That's heart. That's not him being greedy for money. I mean, I'm sure his loved ones, when I asked him, like, please, no, quit the game. But he's like, nope, the team needs me, and I love this game. and that's this show as well. It's like I don't know much about it, but I have seen clips. I mean, there's teamwork in this.
Yeah.
And as far as knocking on the door of greatness, they're always just one formula short. Just one catch that hasn't been made, one pass, one run, just one thing that could have been gone differently for them.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it either, but I know that it's basically around teamwork.
It is, and I don't know enough about the characters' names, nor do I think I can pronounce their names.
Me either.
But rest assured, Buffalo fans, this is a compliment. This is a compliment.
The next one, the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions select
Hunter.
long struggle, deep development, finally becoming elite. Oh my gosh.
That makes so much sense.
This is the perfect match for y'all. And I mean that respectfully. Because, let's face it, they started up hype, then they just settled down, and now they're back up in the hype.
Yeah.
And these characters are finally starting to show development. So is the team. Now it's going to be interesting as the team now has a new head coach, therefore a new scheme. So let's hope this is just like the reboot of Hunter x Hunter.
Let's hope. But which character do you think should be a part of the stuff?
Gon.
Without his adult form?
Yeah, without his adult form. Of course, without his adult form.
Killua is probably just a cheat.
Probably, yeah.
Godspeed.
Yeah. Nope. That's an absolute cheat. But you got Gon, with a few scenes I've seen of him, all right, he's willing to do what the job needs to be done, despite his size, despite his age.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking about a kid who would cut himself so the swelling would go down. That's dedication. And he has a good eye. Determination and willpower, which is what Detroit needs.
Not Pete,
though. No one even wanted to look at his direction, okay? No.
But probably Meruem, actually.
Really? Explain.
Without the context of him eating humans, this will be just him, base. Without that. Mm-hmm.
Just him in general. I was
sorry.
waiting for an ability here.
Him in general, with his speed and his power, that he could be a threat on the field.
So you don't think that's a cheat?
He barely has powers.
Okay.
He's just mainly just
cannibalistic.
Yes.
Well, put a lion costume on him. I'm
sure. Right. I'm sorry if it sounds like a furry.
All right. Next pick in the NFL draft. We just had this one. All right, the Green Bay Packers.
The other AI makes no sense too because it's the One Piece one again.
All right. Green Bay Packers get. How can I be insulting? But
don't you dare! This is basically just a sports episode.
This is, but let's see. Green Bay Packers. Okay, let's see. Legacy, loyalty, generational passing of power. What does that sound like?
I can't even say my hero since we've already done that.
Yeah, that generally, yeah. Boy, howdy.
Black Clover? I don't know.
What did it say? Black Clover? It's like passing of power. What do we know that's passing of power?
We're doing this in real time.
I know, right? Oh, man. What is a classic? We already did Cowboy Bebop.
Not Trigun.
Is that really the passing of power?
It is not.
Okay, no, we did Dragon Ball Z, but what about Dragon Ball?
That's fair.
All right. As far as passing of power, I mean, like, this is literally Goku's journey
Yes.
to greatness.
Yes.
And Dragon Ball is the legacy that starts it all. The loyalty of friendship.
Friendship is
A generational passing of power. I mean, literally, he's taught by Kami.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you got Yamcha, Krillin, Goku paying their respects to Master Roshi in the final in the final match. It's like this is Roshi seeing his students grow up and still respect him.
Yes.
So I would have to say Dragon Ball may be the better fit for Green Bay.
That makes sense, but we've already talked about
because
the
like because let's face it, they're the ones who won the first 2 Super Bowls, so they are iconic. So I'm giving you Dragon Ball. All right.
Yes.
So I'd say that's the fair trade.
Yes.
I almost gave them Sailor Moon.
No. Don't know. You're gonna give people on our butts about that.
That's why I thought about it harder. I thought about it harder because the next up was Cardcaptor Sakura.
You're welcome, listeners.
All right, next up on the 28th pick of this anime draft is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with
JoJo's
Bizarre Adventures with dramatic
eras, iconic personalities,
and
unpredictable greatness.
oh my god.
Deal. That is my first thought. Deal.
Gosh. Okay, so this basically describes like the recent history of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, and then with Antonio Brown leaving basically the NFL the way he did in style.
Yeah, no.
And then you got basically now with Baker Mayfield with the Buccaneers trying to get them back to the top. They still stay relevant, but I don't know. Just having JoJo's Bizarre Adventures let's make it bizarre.
Then the character.
I mean, I feel like any character from JoJo's is an absolute cheat.
Yeah, basically because of the time manipulation.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, for Green Bay Packers, the one person that we would have suit up would probably have to be I would say the Ox King.
Yes.
The Ox King. You guys just need better defensive line. He doesn't need the money, but boy howdy, he'll get you. He got you.
Next up
in our pick, Kansas City Chiefs select Dragon Ball Super, already elite, now just fixing power at the highest level.
Yes.
The Kansas City Chiefs, yes, they are full of talent. They are the hype. They are right now the face of the NFL, and they're only growing popularity amongst the Swifties.
Oh God.
Because one of their players is now engaged to Swift. You know that?
Oh!
You didn't know that?
No, I knew it, but I didn't know that was his team.
Yeah, that's his team.
You got it.
And if I must say, I must take my shot at Kansas City. They got freaking plot armor.
Okay.
Not this last season, though. You guys are getting a little taste of reality. But no, I feel like this is probably the good fit for them, as it's still as well as where the Kansas City Chiefs are. They're still quite new in their dynasty, as well as Dragon Ball Super. Now we got Dragon Ball Daimyo as well. Daimyo?
Daima.
Daima. But let's see, what character from Dragon Ball Super would you like to see rock with the Kansas City Chiefs?
Not Moro.
No.
You're aware who that is, right?
I believe I do. I say Gohan.
Yes.
Say Gohan. Not movie Gohan.
Adult Gohan.
Adult Gohan, because he still plays it safe despite the fact that he doesn't have to. He literally doesn't have to, but he is a team player.
The Tournament of Power makes sense for that.
Yes.
Proves that.
It absolutely does prove that. So I just think, adult Gohan might be a good match for him. Yeah, he's saying I don't want to put him out there, but he will make it fair for you.
Yes.
As disrespectful as it might sound.
He will try to make it fair. Just don't let him know that he's stronger than you.
Because he will feel bad for you. He'll feel bad about it. I mean, another character is still Mr. Satan!
Well, yeah. Not Jiren. Not Jiren.
No, absolutely not Jiren. I guess the cheat code into himself.
Or Topo.
No. Maybe he's one of those made aliens from the Tournament of Power. No?
From Universe 2?
Yes.
I know.
They'd be entertaining.
They'll just say, let me feel you in love.
There you go.
All of the time.
Yeah. Someone to go with the fan base. Cringe.
It's too cringe.
Maybe Android 17.
Yes.
Android 17, he gets the job done.
Yeah.
And if you are smack talking, you better back it up with him. You better
He's
back
not
it
going to let you finish transforming.
No. He had to be convinced for that to happen.
Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens select Tokyo Ghoul. Dark, lethal, built around unique identity. Yeah, that is Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, that is.
And that is the fan base.
Kaneki.
I mean, it's like the fan base, the whole team is inspired by Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's even the name of the mascot, Poe. Yeah. Yeah, laugh it up.
I'm sorry, I'm immature. I am so immature because I'm remembering Kung Fu Panda.
Nah, that's copyright infringement.
Yeah, I know.
But, yeah, the show is dark. But it's like, I don't know, with the Baltimore Ravens, they try to be more of the intimidation factor. It's about aura for them.
Then yeah, Kaneki
Yeah.
is a good player for them.
Okay, perfect.
Like I don't even mean that to glaze. It's just Kaneki.
Just him in general?
Yes.
All right, he would be perfect then.
Oh gosh.
Oh, goodness
I see that
gracious
name.
me. The 31st pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I am not sorry.
High level system.
Complex.
Brilliant. Sometimes
Sometimes
collapse under
under
pressure.
pressure.
And that's been the recent history of the San Francisco 49ers. Rather it be they succumb to injuries from all over the field,
Yeah.
or they get to the highest point of the mountain and then fall flat short of getting to the top. And I feel like that is Evangelion. You got stuff where it's hype because, like, don't get me wrong, I hate Shinji. I hate him as a character. I physically dislike the boy. But he does come in clutch until the very end. He just goes back to the beginning of the series as a complete crybaby.
Yeah.
And like as far as characters that would fit well for this system,
I don't know. I don't watch it because I know it's traumatic.
just the ending. I mean, I would love to see Shinji get out there and get hurt.
Okay, you sadist.
I already told you how much I like this character, which is not at all. I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
All right, we come to the tail end.
The last one after how long have we been recording?
We've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh gosh!
With the 32nd pick of this anime draft, the Houston select Black Clover, underdog with loud energy growing into something dangerous.
First, before I say anything, what do you think?
I can see the resemblance. I mean, the Houston Texans have drafted talent that made them a problem, but at the same time, they try to copy other systems.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Clover, you can't tell me that was not inspired by Bleach and Dragon Ball.
I would have said Naruto.
Not Bleach. You can't tell me Bleach was not part of this deal, man.
Fair enough. Fair point.
But it's like, it is inspired by other franchises. I mean, granted, what isn't inspired by other franchises?
I mean,
Dragon Ball, come on, inspired many of these great manga artists, manga storytellers.
And Dragon Ball was inspired by the Japanese myth, the Japanese story.
Chinese.
Chinese, sorry.
Journey to the West.
Journey to the West, yes. Thank you for
So,
correcting
like,
me.
you got something that's so hype that also ended abruptly, but is picking back up.
Yes.
All right? And I feel like this is a good match as, like, they started out with hype. They've hit hard, but let's hope with this draft pick that this is picking back up the hype.
Let's hope.
And as far as characters go, I mean, main character.
Oscar
Without his magical sword.
Why would he use a sword in a football match?
Don't ask me questions.
Okay. I'm asking you logical questions.
It's logical, but I don't like it. But, I mean, the kid's strong in his own mind.
I think Yami would be like a good coach.
You're not wrong.
Surpassed your limits.
I don't care if you throw 5 picks, get back out there. But this has been what AI has selected.
Yes.
Again, if you guys have
Any
disagreements, we'd be glad to hear them. Like, what NFL franchise best represents what anime team, or vice versa, in that reversed.
This has mainly been our opinion.
And just us just flying on the seat of our pants here.
Mostly you, not me.
I don't know, there's something I wanted to do. Me personally, I feel like My Hero Academia should have gone with Kansas City Chiefs.
Fair enough.
And it's like they are like the newer team to like. This is the newer franchise to like. But the fan base, everyone just does not like. They're weird.
Yeah.
Just straight up weird.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, it's not even my opinion. You go online, you see like people don't like the My Hero Academia fan base. That's not my opinion. It's absolute what's out there. As we start in our closing, any closing thoughts?
Not really much.
I mean, it's been fun.
It's been fun, but it's mainly been a sports episode, not an anime episode.
Well, we talked about different animes.
Oh, yeah?
I mentioned a few that we haven't seen, but we might put it on our dock in the future.
Oh, yeah?
All right, we thank you for tuning in and
for our
listening to us basically rip your favorite sports team. But this has been the Brood Badger.
with Shino
Blasting off again.